Hello, YouTube. It's the time of the week where we talk about the comments. My favorite part of my YouTube videos is the comments, the community engagement, the trolls, the authentic love, the criticism. It's all here. The questions, the answers. So we're going to go into 14 nice comments. I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want to be part of it, do let me know in the comment section. Leave a comment. You might get in. You just might. We start off with a bit of criticism here on my Bloomlord profile from Dylan. Only thing that feels off is the Grandel Soul, because it just feels like it's a more expensive Hydra every time. If I'm in a position where I have to activate Grandel Soul, I pretty much just lose the game. And the situation where I have to bottom deck using Hydra and a Grandel Soul comes up so rarely. Personally, I just replace one with Terrier and the other with Smashed Potatoes or Green Memory Boost, or like any other card. I really don't like Grandel Soul. If you can't tell, LOL. That's fair. Brock says unnecessary. And Nick down here. This Nick guy has been topping my locals here and there with Bloomlord this format. So I'm not going to give too much flack here. I will say, though, that you are talking to the guy who played 4 Grandel Soul in Grandis and came 3rd in Ultimate Cup. I am that guy. I think the card is incredibly based. The Hydra Grandel Soul situation comes up more often than you think. Wipes their board, you win next turn. It's insecurity sometimes. You finish them off next turn. Really good. And sometimes you just don't have it all. You don't. Would a memory boost help? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it would. But Grand Soul is good. It's just good to have. 2 is fine. 4, I think, is obsessive. I would not try 4 in this format. No. Not in Bloomlord, anyway. Grandis, maybe, but not in Bloomlord. I like the card a lot. But I appreciate you actually giving rationale and explaining your choices. Some people usually just say, oh, you're bad, like with the Omni-Shot one. You know, that's how it goes. To the people that just joined the Bloom Club, BT9 Pokemon also block yourself from playing other veggies by effects, plan accordingly. Absolutely true and very good to know. I love blooming all over my opponent's face and then dropping a Pokemon for the additional insult. It's very good, but you gotta do it in the right order or you will screw yourself. I think I mentioned that in the video, but shout out to this guy for also mentioning it. Uchi, love meta content like this. Keep it up. Can we get 12 deck choices for BT12 regionals? No. You want to know why? I don't think there are 12 deck choices for BT12 regional, first of all. Second of all, half the format's done already. And third of all, like, what am I supposed to offer to Beelzemon doing so well? You know what I mean? It's rough. It's more like, I made a video on how to counter Beelzemon, and I think that's enough for that kind of content, but I am looking at making content like this. The 12 Ulti Cup decks was received very positively. So, you know, stuff like that in the future, we could do it for sure. Michael here. I like this guy because he's Canadian and a viewer. Really like this video for how well it addresses the target audience. You are speaking to tournament goers. We know our cards, no need for visuals. You don't spend time explaining the obvious. Tons of value and insight packed in this one. That's actually a good point, and I picked this comment because it kind of explains how I do things. I don't like to, you know, okay, there's Coaching Mario where I will walk you through everything. Everything. Every little detail, I'll walk you through it, no problem. But in a YouTube video, with attention spans being as short as they are, and my videos already be tailored to either tournament-based audience or market-based audience, because don't forget, my deck profiles don't pass the bar. They don't get uploaded. They have to have a 69% win rate in my testing. And my testing isn't small potatoes either. I test against the best decks and some of the best players. There's a reason why I've won 2 events and topped a bajillion, it feels like. It's because I test the decks. So yeah, I'm not going to babysit you in my YouTube videos because ain't nobody got time for that. But because of that, and because of the way I make videos, you'll never see, you know, a Machine Dramon regional deck profile or Darkness Bagramon deck profile, unless it actually becomes meta relevant or good. You know what I mean? That's just not how I do things. So, very, very good comment. I'll love to see it. Anim T Clip. Opinion Darkness is not Darkness Magra. That's really convenient. Do you think it will ever hold much value in the future if Bagra Army were to get more diverse inheritable effects? The fact it's only $2 right now is even insane, even though super rares and values that. I know. I think you should get a playset of Darkness Bagra. Honestly, it's nothing. It's like a couple coffees instead. That's it. That's it. That's the price of a few Darkness Bagromons. Grab them, they might go up in price, you might make money off of it. If not, it's a very cheap investment, it doesn't really matter too much. Shades, based Mario calling for Marcus ban. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Well, Marcus is a good card. Shine Greymon, tier 1, BT13, it's coming. And I'd make an argument that it's even really good in Ultimate Cup format, BT12. Marcus, I expect something in Shine Greymon to get hit. I really do. I just don't know yet what that is because I haven't done the proper testing yet. So I don't want to speak too, crazy. But Marcus just seems like the obvious choice. But I understand that if you hit Marcus, it kind of hit the point of the deck. It's kind of weird. It's kind of awkward to talk about, so to speak. I don't know if Marcus get banned. I'm just saying that something in Shine Greymon will get hit eventually. And you should prepare for it, in my opinion. A's Rays. I don't know if I said that right. To cease online events is to isolate players who don't have the luxury to travel interstate to play in-person events. If Bandai is going to host events on the regular, people are going to miss out and thus slowly drop player count and profit for Bandai. One of the best way to create a well-thought-out online client for non-tournament and determined events while still providing those big in-person events. This guy's right to an extent. My counterpoint to his first point about ceasing all online events. Before COVID, there was no such thing as online events. And people for Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic, other games, still went places and played card games, and that was just the norm. You were expected to do so, or you didn't play. That didn't drop the sales, you know what I mean? They were still fine. But I understand what this guy is saying. I think a client would be great. I think a client would be incredibly important. Maybe like a Master Duel, something different format or whatever. But yeah, a client would be good. It would be very, very good. And in-person events. But this online shit kind of stopped. It's awful. Brainworms. Bandai, just give us more in-person events, please. That's the general consensus. It really is. Something says you should really consider trying Omni Shout for more than one game match. It's not possible Asta just happened to come up that one time and the reduced cost does not come up that often. That or you don't need multiple copies of Asta. There's a reason 90% of lists are playing Omni Shout. So, something has a good point that you should never base your testing off of one game or match. I over-dramatized it a little bit. In my testing circle, there is a Hunter player who loves Omni Shoutmon. Loves it. Head over heels, could marry it if he wasn't already married it. He thinks that card's insane. So whenever we play Hunter Mirrors, I destroy him. Why? Because Asta into Quartz is a lot better in the mirror match. But even just put away the mirror match for a second. He plays me with Omni Shout Hunters against other decks. Great. Beelzebub, I don't care. Shine Greymon, I don't care. What else is there? Like, what else? So many other decks to pick from. War Greymon doesn't care. Black War Greymon doesn't care. Omni Shout is not that problem. You know what I mean? Other cards are the problem. Like, a Rush of Spirit Mode is a problem. Omni Shout's nothing. It's nothing. So I've only played one match with it. I hate it. I've seen this card get played, and I hate it. Card is not very good in my opinion. If 90% of deck lists are playing it, that is fine. But that's not even a good argument. And I'll give an example. How many yellow hybrid decks BT8 played 4 Holy Flame before I went to regional with it? I'm pretty sure 0% of those decks played 4 Holy Flames. Just because it's popular doesn't mean it's right. And that is all I'm going to say. Next is Nicholas Doherty. I think I said that right. It is so gross seeing all the Digimon TCG goblins come out of their caves and play Machine Dramon / Chaos Dramon. I've been playing him since BT7, and almost nobody bought him to tournaments where he built the deck. Now the sweats are all building him because it's meta. No loyalty, no originality. Now, this is a troll comment as to the troll comment on my last video of this, where the guy said the same thing except for Beelzebub instead of Machine Dramon Chaos Dramon. So I brought this up. Can we just start a meme where people copy and paste this text and just insert random deck name here and random set here? And I just want to see if that takes off. If that takes off, this video is a success, in my opinion. Kidaya Gaming. People should definitely be keeping an eye on Eosmon stuff. We're likely to receive second wave support sometime in the future. I believe that. I actually do. Grab some Eosmon high variety stuff while it's cheap and you might get rewarded. I do agree with that. Jorge Alberto Gutierrez. I don't know. Sure, Black Warrior 1 build. Okay. I might do a deck profile on it, But if you guys want access to it, it's actually on my Patreon. It is on my Patreon. I uploaded a picture of it on yesterday or something. Saturday? I don't know. By the time you watch this, Saturday. Yeah, I uploaded a picture of it to Patreon. So if you're interested in my Black War Greymon deck and why I think it's incredibly based, Patreon, check it out. Do it. It's really good. It topped the regional. Must be meta. Some people would say it's not meta, but it is. Lee Smith. I only play Digimon. I refuse to play another Bandai card game based off of how they've handled Digimon. Yo, same. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with this one. I can't disagree with it. Final comment today goes to Phantasmail98. Love your videos, Mario. Keep up the great job. I will, and thank you. That'll do it for today's comment section review. Let me know what you think in the comments, of course. I will see you guys later. Bye!